money, Daddy.
What up, what up, what up? So D, here with another one. Today I got something a little different, a little unorthodox. Want to bring to your attention. Just basically something that you can use for, survival tactics and keeping power, sustaining power for devices that use only batteries and so on and so on. So I seen these and I wanted to check them out. The company is Zenter. I want to find a different brand, but the whole thing about these is that, as you can see, they use micro USB, rechargeable lithium polymer batteries. Now, the thing about this that made me look at it is because you can recharge this with a micro USB wire. Now, if you have a battery bank or if you have a solar battery bank and something like that, just imagine, you're not near power. We don't have power. There's a power outage, whatever. And say your flashlight only takes batteries. You don't have one that has a rechargeable mechanism there. And let's just say you got a whole house full of people and everybody needs a flashlight or something like that. And you can't basically charge your batteries up. You know what I mean? Or you don't have any batteries. Those just different scenarios and situations. Batteries ran out. I feel like something like this is good to keep on hand in your home. So let's crack this thing open and check it out. Now, little basic research I did on it. Didn't do much. That's why I bought it. Wanted to check it out for myself. As you can see here, that you'll plug up the USB wire into the micro USB wire into the battery from the top. It's a 5 volts that it can take. That's so much power it can take in. And do not put a wire on fire, stuff like that. Just basics that you already know not to deal with a battery with. And, if any leaking issues and so on and so on. And pay attention when it's charging, because if it starts smoking or you smell electronic burning, those that know the smell of electronics burning, get up out of there. And get rid of them. So, it came with 400 pack. And as you can see here, this is the port where it charges. The tops do not push down. They feel like real batteries, just with that extra part there. Now, I want to see how these work inside, like the Xbox controller. I'm gonna try it in that. I'm gonna try it in some remote controls. I'm gonna try it in some binoculars, some night vision binoculars. I'm gonna try them with different things. I want to see how long they last, how much of a beating they could take, how quick they charge. So this video is not gonna end here. What I'm gonna do is I'm cut it, and I'm gonna spend like a week or so with it, and I'm gonna come back with it and see exactly how it works. It came with a cable, and I thought this was pretty dope too, because you can charge all 4 of the batteries at once. So you'll plug this basically into a power bank or your computer or whatever, any source of power, and USB of course, and charge up the batteries. Now we want to make sure, like, these things could take a good charge. You don't want to be able to use them once or twice and then you have to throw them away. And like I said, the company is, I'd never heard of this company, so it's taking a chance here. But sometimes you find people who you never heard of who make some quality stuff. But I've seen other companies with them. I just tried these out because it's my first time, and I'll move on and check out some different companies later on. This is a 17 milliamp battery, so it's pretty good enough for what you're gonna need it for, the applications you're gonna need it for. And this is my flashlight right here. Let's see what's up, how it works in here. So I got batteries in here now. It works. So let's unscrew this right here. And this flashlight takes 4 batteries. And that's another thing too. Things I've noticed with even rechargeable batteries, sometimes they're bigger than standard batteries you'll buy, like Duracells, Energizers, and whatnot. And that causes a problem trying to put them into devices like this. So with that extra feature it has for these batteries, you know, having that port there, I want to see exactly if they fit into a lot of different things, a lot of different applications, because you don't want to get this thing and then it can't fit inside certain areas. Now these are the rechargeable batteries I have, and I had these for a while. These are Energize, and the one is Duracells rechargeables. And these right here, I had them for probably over like 3 years now, and they still work beautifully. And I charge them up in my universal battery charger because I vape, so I have all these big batteries laying on hand. And these also go for a couple of flashlights I have. So I try to keep power. It's very important that you keep power, because anything can happen. And then I also bought these Amazon basic rechargeable batteries, which have been working okay. I mean, between the Energizers and the Duracells and these, you know, of course I would go with the more recognized brand. The Amazon ones are okay. If you don't have the bread to buy the other ones, then yeah, sure, get them. But I would definitely go for the Energizers or the Duracells. I mean, those have been whipping butt and still keeping their charge and still giving me the same time out of my Xbox controller. Now, I like the Xbox controller personally because you can do that, change out the battery. So in a pinch, I don't have to sit there with a wire. I could just flip it real quick. But that's me. Okay, let's see now. Let's put the batteries inside of here. So we're going to fit these in. Let's see how these work. So boom, boom, and boom, boom. Let's put the case back on, put the cover on. All right, so it fits, so that's good. Screw it in. All right, so still has brightness. It looks good. And I didn't even charge it. That's straight out the box. So again, like I said, I'm gonna rock them out for a while. I'm gonna see how long it takes for them to die on me. I'm gonna see how many times I can recharge them within the I'm gonna give it 2 weeks. So I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna let you know exactly how it works, because something like this is very, very good. Like, you know, people sleep on these type of technologies, but just think about it. Like I said, if you have a charging bank that has a solar panel on it, you know, you always have power. It'd probably take long for it to charge, you know, just in case anything happens. Again, you know what I mean, we're living in an uncertainty time, so you never know. You know what I mean, power goes out, you want to keep certain things charged up. You know, you have your little power bank, or you have, let's just say you have a small generator. Some people can't afford or live in apartments, so they can't buy a big gas generator. You know what I mean? I'm looking at a lot of different solutions when it comes to power, because it's very important that we have power. So even harness it from the sun, water, wherever, wind, you know, you got to find ways to keep power on deck. And most of the time it's going to be from the sun. So if you have a solar panel, you have this, you have a flashlight, something that takes these batteries, boom. And you know, some people will say, oh, well, I could just do that. And, you know, some people don't have the money to buy expensive generator. So you got to buy things in your price range. But you still want to have some amenities of power, you know what I mean, if things happen or go south. So you want to make sure that you're good. So like I said, I'm going to check these out before I recommend them. I never heard of this company before. Again, reiterating that. And I don't want to be long-winded. So let me get to it and start testing these out. I'll be back.